Snowdonia has 14 peaks and is rich in wildlife, but the mountains over there provide the source of raw materials for the people that live and work there. Sheep farming and slate mining have been the mainstays of Snowdonia's economy for centuries. Generation after generation of men would go to work in the mines, eking out a meagre living. But when the need for slate went into decline, the quarries and mines stopped working, and so did the men. The area has suffered a lot of unemployment over the past 60 years, but community initiatives to help retrain locals are getting people back into work, as well as helping those that have wandered away from the straight and narrow. One such organisation is a garden project run by Tina Hill.
The project is one of the many projects that are run by a group called Golygfa Gwydyr, which is a local social enterprise community group. So this is our gardening project. We have a very formal vegetable garden, and we have potential for a much less formal but equally important forest garden.
Tina trains the volunteers in the techniques needed to run the gardens here, teaching them everything from basic soil preparation to planting and harvesting. The programme aims to give them the skills to find alternative employment.
We give them opportunities, we show them what's possible, and we'll support them in their choices.
Anthony Sinkinson, a seasonal kitchen worker in the local hotels, had been unemployed for a while. With nothing to do all day, he got himself into a little bit of local bother. But joining Golygfa Gwydyr has turned his life round.
I started volunteering about 5 or 6 months ago. I was hanging about with the wrong crowd, and I was doing silly things sometimes, and I just wanted to get away from all that and do something for the community, for myself and for my daughter and for all of us who are involved in the garden.
It's a scenario that Tina's seen before.
Being a rural area, there's not that much in the way of work. People want to stay here, they've got a support network here, and it's important for them, particularly if you're in that situation where you're looking for work. It's very easy to get depressed, it's very easy to get isolated, and you need a network of people around you.
Without much large industry left in the area, employment is seasonal, based around the ebb and flow of visitors to the area.
We kind of rely on tourists and things like that, because we are in the middle of nowhere really, and it's not like a city, where there are loads of people all the time. And it's pretty much in the summer really where jobs become available, but then during the winter it goes quiet again, especially within the cooking industry, like working in hotels and things around here. Like
Anthony's knowledge of fresh vegetables, learned during his work as a seasonal chef, has paid dividends when it comes to working at the project's kitchen garden.
When we came here, the place was pretty wild. Everything was overgrown and nobody had been here for a good year. We've just redug up all the beds. We've come in and put new paths down. We've redone the beds, put new wood and that down. We've got our own compost bins up and running. We've got the polytunnel up and going. We've got tomatoes, peppers, rhubarb, pumpkins. We've got all sorts going there, yeah.
This place is all about collaboration, team building and changing life for the better. That's my kind of gardening.
Since doing this volunteering and that, I just love it, being outside, being in the garden, learning about the plants and how they work together and what they do for the environment. And I've decided now that I want a change of career and get a job working in gardens or up in the woods. It's definitely been a major change in my life, doing something like this. It's helped me get away from town and come to somewhere like here and kind of get me away from people that I was hanging about with and things. And I've been here a couple of times with my daughter, and my mate's brought his daughter, and we all get stuck in, and just to see the work that we've done now and everything growing nice like is just brilliant, yeah. And I can't wait for it to grow even more, to be honest, and start picking what we've grown like, and hopefully sort out the community a bit, help the community and help ourselves.
Henry Poaching and the Aberconways were the wealthy landlords in North Wales, employing large numbers of labourers on the estate. But a century on, and its smaller parcels of land like Golygfa Gwydyr had provided a way into work.